Hello, fam. It's Comfort Beach Ambish once again, and welcome to part two tutorial session of how to integrate Airtel mobile money payments to our website or to a mobile application. So, in this tutorial, we're going to look at the authorization and also yeah, so let's look at the authorization, and I'm going to introduce you to postman. Yeah, so I think postman is going to take a lot of our time more than authorization. I just want to make sure that you are familiar with postman. So i'm going to go to google.com, and then I'm going to type in postman, and then I'm going to click on the first link here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a workspace. So what is postman? So postman, it's a system which allows us to integrate with the APIs. So the advantages of us using postman is, with postman you are able to export your code to whatever you want. If you want to export your API calls or requests into PHP, Python, Java, Django, whatever, yeah, Node.js, JavaScript, and the likes. It allows us to do that, yeah, with just a single code base. So that's the reason why we are going with Workspace. So sorry, with Postman. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a workspace, and that workspace I'm going to call it YouTube YouTube sessions, and I'm going. So sorry, I need to click on create workspace. All right, so it's loading. Let's make sure that we wait for it. Yeah, so it mostly depends on the network speed. Come on, Postman. Let me pause a little bit. All right, so here it comes, and I'm going to name this one YouTube Sessions. I'm going to say YouTube Sessions. Yeah, YouTube Sessions, and I'm going to make this one personal. All right, so here it is. So this is a workspace. An empty postman workspace comes like this. So what you're going to do here is you're going to create some folders. So I'm going to create two folders. One I'm going to name it collections, and the other one I'm going to name it disbursement. So let me rename it. You scroll down. So this one I'm going to say collections. No, this one I'm going to call it, yeah, let me name it collections. Collections. And what I'm going to add is a request under collection. So I'm going to click on add a request. So uh, this request, I'm going to name it authorization. Authorization. All right. So let's have a look at our Airtel. So here's the description. So yeah. So this is what is required here. If we look carefully over here, yeah, so this is what is required over here. Client secret, client ID. All right, so sure. Great. Exactly. So in the header, I'm going to type in this content type. Yeah, I think there's no need. So in the body parameters, I need to pass in a client ID. So we go to our postman. We go to so before we do this, we need to make sure that uh we copy we copy this link. So since we are in staging, so we need to make sure that we copy this link and we paste it here. We change the request from get to post, and we save it. So what we are going to do next is to steal this, yeah, and then what I did copy is this. So I copy and I put it in front of this, and then I save it once again. So what I'm going to do next is to add the body is to add on the body. So uh we need these details. So these are the body parameters. Body parameters. So we need to get these body parameters. Here they are. Yeah, so they're supposed to be in JSON. Yeah. So here it is. So here on client ID, you need to type in your client ID, which you got from your Airtel developer portal. If you click on key management and client secret, the client secret, I'm not going to go to that page because I'm pretty sure that these details are so confidential. Yeah, I don't have to disclose them to anyone. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause this video. All right, fam, I'm back again. What I was doing is I was copying my client secret and my client ID from my key management from my what's this Airtel developer port, and then I had to paste my client secret ID in the body of this after pasting it in Postman and my client secret in Postman here when I clicked on the body. Yeah, so what I'm going to do next is, so let's assume that you have copied and pasted your what's this you have copied and pasted what's this your body parameters, which are these, and you have filled in with your client ID and your client secret with those you got from Airtel developer portal. So what what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send the request. So when you're sending a request in Postman, you just have to click on this blue button. So you need to make sure that your request is post and you have filled in this body with your details. Yeah, so I'm going to click on, I'm going to click on send. So you need to pay uh, extra attention. So I think my request was sent. So here it is. So so here, what is it telling me? Status is 200. When the status is 200, it means it was a success. So here we have access token. Here it is. So in the next tutorial video, we're going to be using this access token to request for payments from the user. So this is all for this tutorial. I just wanted to introduce you to Postman and to the authorization. So we need this authorization each and every time we're trying to interact with our APIs. We'll be using this access token. Yeah, this is our BR token. This is to- our token of type BR, and it's an access one. So it expires in one. I don't know if this is 1 minute 80 seconds or something like that. Yeah. So that's all for this tutorial. And in the next tutorial video, I'm going to introduce you to payment push on how we can request for a payment to a user, and then that user approves the payment. Yeah, and then that user approves the payment and even verify that payment. So that's all for this tutorial, and see you in the next episode, guys. Cheers.